All right, guys, if you were not in class today, here's some of the high points. So you need to make sure that you annotated the article in assignment number 3 in the asynchronous folder and completed the vocab chart. In your e-binder today, we are in the focus notes section, and the page header is Socratic Seminar Day 2 with today's date. All right, here's some reminders. Take a second, make sure you're familiar with all that stuff. These are the documents that should be in your e-binder. This is a live link in Schoology, so you can check and make sure you have everything added for that week. So just a reminder, this is the definition of research bias. It's when a scientist is performing research, influences the results in order to portray a certain outcome. So specifically, this article is about how do we make sure that we're conducting research without bias? So the essential question is it possible to conduct research about bias and discrimination without bias? All right, so you should type that in your e-binder for today. Here's the agenda. All right, so in your e-binder, you need to type in this sentence stem. The main idea of this article is blank. I know this because blank. Take a second, reread your article, and fill in that sentence stem and type it in your e-binder. You should have filled out this vocab awareness chart when you did the assignment number 3. So go back and locate those words that you weren't sure of the definition and put those in the vocab chart. You can use Google or dictionary.com to find the definitions. All right, so this was an activity that we did in class, but I still want you to complete it even if you were not in attendance. Open the text-dependent questions handout in the synchronous folder. And we are going to use this to create questions using the content in the article. All right, so what I want you to do is come up with 2 to 3 text-dependent questions from the article. All right, so these should be questions that facilitate discussion. They should not be yes or no or one-word answers. They should be things that people can have a discussion about. So go ahead, you're going to type those up in your e-binder. All right, so just to recap, in your e-binder, you should have your essential question, your main idea sentence stem, 2 to 3 text-dependent questions. You should have located some important quotes in the article, and you also need to upload your vocab chart, okay? All right, so make sure you complete both synchronous assignments, asynchronous assignment number 3 and number 4. And then if you got an email from me earlier this week, you need to come to your check-in time tomorrow, okay?